Now, Paul Gordon is at the speed desk for a look at the biggest movers today. Paul, what do you have?
Well, has Linda, maybe take a look at Japan, because we had numbers from the US on auto sales for last month coming out, and they were all very impressive. That is, of course, driven by the Cash for Clunkers program. Toyota Motor is the most active stock by value in Japan today. It reported a rise of 6.4% in sales last month. Superb month. What's up with the stock? Well, it's down today about 1.3%, twice as much as the Topics index. Investors seem to believe that, OK, if people are buying their, getting rid of their clunkers and buying their Toyotas now, they won't buy them later down the line. Here's a look at Toyota's stock chart. You have to be careful about this one. As the stock has risen this year, it's up about 33% year to date. Volumes have started to come down, and we're seeing something of a slide in the stock lately. Similar story when we look at other automakers. Fuji Heavy Industries, which runs the Subaru brand in the US, of course, it increased sales 56% last month, but the stock is down almost 3%. Isuzu Motors down 3.2%, also very active today, and Hino Motors down 3%. Also in South Korea, Hyundai Motor, its sales last month up 47%. The stock, though, down almost 4% today. One other interesting one to look at in Japan, this is American International Group, the insurer. It has a Japanese listing. There's the stock today. It's up 11%. The reasons for that, difficult to say. The chief executive, Robert Ben-Moshe, has been not so much speaking as having comments from a meeting 3 weeks ago released after Bloomberg received a copy of that report. He's been pretty aggressive in the meeting. He's been talking about cutting investment banking fees in half. There is also a report today in the Wall Street Journal saying directors of AIG would like to increase their oversight of Ben-Moshe because he's been a little bit too aggressive. Ben-Moshe himself has said that he sometimes swears inappropriately in meetings, and he called New York's Attorney General Andrew Cuomo basically unfit for government. So what do you think about that? If you're interested in the stock, though, be careful of this one. AIG, here is how it's done over the last year. Tanked from a high of 53,000 in September of last year. Now it's trading at about 3,500. Volumes are up heavily, but if you'd held it for a year, you'd be way, way down. How's back to you?
Hey, he won't be the only one swearing, I'm sure. Paul Gordon, thank you so much for that.